Alright, first things first. I have a spray bottle. The reason I have this is because I've been told by multiple people in this class that I talk with my hands. And I do. I know it's annoying to you, it's annoying to me because I literally have no control over my hands when I talk. So, I'm going to try not to do that. But, if I start to talk too much, someone can grab the spray bottle and spray me in the face with a water bottle. Like immersion therapy, if you will. Okay, so I had a plan to wear this really special shirt that I bought online for economics. This was a shirt that's it says economists do it with models. There's a silhouette of a model, which is a crap. The reason I wanted to buy this is because economics has been described as the study of models. Like supply and demand models, business cycle models, Keynes and Cross models, supermodels, even male supermodels. We don't discriminate unless it comes to price. So naturally, I want to get this shirt, but I didn't buy it today, so I thought I'd show it off anyway. Today, I'm going to be talking about behavioral economics. Behavioral economics is the study of the effects of social, cognitive, whatever. This is a textbook definition. I don't really like it. What I want you guys to do is think of behavioral economics as the study of social and individual psychology and how that affects economic decision-making. In traditional economic theory, we have stuff like supply and demand elasticity. And those were developed under the assumption that consumers, you and I, make rational decisions. The decision that consumers follow traditional theory. But that doesn't always hold true. Consumers tend to make what's called irrational decisions that go against economic theory. And this is when behavioral economics comes in. One of the biggest examples of this is in 2008 when the housing bubble burst and the financial crisis. This was caused by people making irrational decisions. Everybody thought that houses were worth a lot of money. They put a lot of value on houses to the point where psychologically they thought houses were worth more than what they actually were. And the bubble burst and the financial crisis happened. That's a big example. Two terms I'm talking about today is herding and anchoring. A couple days ago we talked about herding a little bit, but what herding is a term that describes how individuals in a group can act together without playing direction. And what this means, you guys have to write this down. You have to write anything down until the very end. And what this means is that individuals make decisions based on a group. You can see this every single day. Say you're walking across campus, you're going to class and you see a group of people. You want to know what they're doing. Your first inclination is to wonder why there's a group of people and what they're doing. So you go out of your way to figure out what it is. So that's what herding is. One of the biggest examples I think of herding is YouTube. YouTube is a place where people can upload videos. Some don't do very well, some get very popular. Gangnam Style is the most popular video on YouTube with 1.6 trillion views. This was yesterday, it's probably way more than that. This is, it makes sense why this is popular. It's a catchy video, it's a good song, it's funny. But the reason that number is so huge is because of its inherent popularity. The more popular it got, the more people wanted to figure out what was so amazing about it. They had no idea what it was. Most people have no idea who Psy was or who that is. But they watched the video because it was so popular. This makes sense. Second most popular video on YouTube is Justin Bieber's Baby. Baby, oh baby. This has almost 900 million views. And this makes absolutely no sense because there's no way 900 million people enjoy his music that much. But he has that many views. Not necessarily because it's a good video, because he's a good artist, but because of the popularity. The more popular it gets, the more people want to find out why it's popular, so they go watch it. It's not really logical decision making. It's decision making based on a crowd and what the group is doing. Next term is anchoring. Anchoring is the common human tendency to rely too heavily on the first piece of information offered when making decisions. What that means is, in terms of buying goods and services, consumers will make decisions on what to pay based on something in the past, on some landmark decision that happened in the past. For example, Muscle Man. What is your name exactly?
Trey.
Trey? Okay, so, Muscle Man. If I was to ask you what you would pay for a bottle of steroids, what would you say?
I don't do steroids.
You don't do steroids? I just ruined the whole thing.
I would pay $10.
$10, okay. Since you haven't paid for steroids before, just a joke. So, sleeveless shirts. What would you pay for a sleeveless shirt if I was going to offer you one today? Just a price, what would you say?
I would pay $15.
Why $15?
Because I like it more than the regular shirt.
Have you paid $15 for a shirt in the past? Exactly. So, he said $15. That was his first inclination because at some point in the past, he paid $15 for a shirt. And that one decision influenced every decision he makes when buying a shirt in the future. You know, if he goes to the store and he sees a shirt that he likes, that's less than $15, he's going to think, oh, that's a really good deal. It's less than what I'm used to paying. But if he sees a shirt that is more than $15, he may not want to buy it as much because it goes against his anchor, his landmark decision of $15 what he paid in the past. So that's anchor. Starbucks, I think, is one of the greatest examples of a company that utilizes behavioral economics to be successful. When you think about Starbucks, it's just coffee. It's a place to go get coffee. The most notorious thing about Starbucks is that it's expensive. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Why is this the most popular place in the world to get coffee when it's way more expensive than anything else?